Tootin'. Tootin'. I was trying to come up with something that sounds musical and also fart related, and the best I could call it the musical fruit, actually. Musical fruit. Musical fruit. Toot along with friend. Oh no. Toot along. Musical fruit. Toot along. Now for what I made earlier. Boop 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 boop. Amazing. Hey, wow, that's sold nearly 500,000. Crikey. There's something charming about a good simulator game, I think. You know, it's like there's the feeling of trying to replicate something. It's almost like, imagine if I was someone who's competent at making video games rather than some scrub in my mum's flat doing this, you know, whatever I'm doing, you know, picking my nose, wanking vigorously to cat pictures on the internet, whatever it is you do for a living. That's probably someone's job, let's be honest. Game Dev Tycoon lets you live out your dream in a very indie style fashion. The very concept of this is inherently meta, of course. Yeah, you've probably read the description by now on the screen. Let's dive in and see what antics we can get up to. It's a surprising opportunity for creativity, I find. Oh, we get to design our own avatar. Who looks most like me? Who's got like... I'm like a pale motherfucker with dark hair. Yeah, that'll be me. This sufficiently matches my lack of fashion sense. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go with that. Company name, I didn't think of a witty one ahead of time, so let's just call it Jazzalicious. Player name will be Dr. Jazz. That's about as much effort as I... No, okay, let's do something. Hideo Kojasma. There we go. That's at least something resembling effort up into that. No, I don't want to import hints. Okay. The game has the game operates on like, you know, time is constantly moving forward as you play the game. So you have to click and say, okay, we're going to set up. It starts simple and gets more complicated as you go through time and expand your business. But for now, we're just going to create a game. So what's our game? The other thing at the beginning of this game is you have no idea what sort of... I'm going to say the word game far too many times. You don't know what sort of game topics... The topics and kinds of games you unlock at the beginning are always different every time you set it up. But then you unlock different topics and things that you can make your game about. But currently we have no idea what combinations are good. So just for simplicity, let's make a racing action... and then we have to pick a platform. Now, currently, the G64, which you can probably guess what that's meant to be a reference to, has the market share. But because I know... This is probably the first game I've ever found where knowing something about gaming history is actually genuinely helpful, because I remember starting this the first time and I went, I know the Commodore 64 is doing well now, but the PC is going to own it in a couple of years, just you wait. So, okay, we got an action racing game. You know, we're basically making like Donkey Kong Kart Racer or something. We're gonna... Oh god, coming up with witty names is the hardest thing. The fun fact, by the way, is it doesn't really matter what you call the name, but if you just call it Game Number 1, if you just leave it as the default option, one of the reviews you get back is, oh, it's got a terrible name. It's a shame about the name. Fart Racer 1 the first. Primo number... No, okay. Primo, there we go. Fart Racer number 1 the first. Let's give it 2D graphics, why not? Making a Micro Machine sort of game. Ah, right, okay. Ooh, story doesn't really matter. I'd imagine gameplay... The only issue I have with this thing is I wish... This bit here, it's essentially which of the three do you want to prioritize. It's like, so basically, I kind of wish this was just 1, 2, and 3. The need for it to be a sliding bar is a bit. There isn't really much need for it to be a slider. It's essentially just set them as 1, 2, and 3, which priorities you have. You see, currently the fact that everything takes time doesn't really matter because there's nothing else going on, but when you have a more complex design studio, you know, the fact that one game is taking forever is actually really annoying. It's like, oh god, please, we're running out of money, we need to hit this deadline. You've got like marketing and things. I'd imagine level design. Dialogue doesn't really matter. Let's go with that. That makes sense. I'm trying to imagine a racing game. I suspect what they're going to come back and tell me is that I should have picked racing simulation rather than racing action. I think they're going to tell me that was a mistake I made. World design. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. It's interesting, depending... This early on, you might as well just pick everything, but later on, there's this whole thing where it's like making your own engine keeps you up to date with technology. You know, a game with a better engine will always do better than a game with a shitty engine. But developing an engine takes time and a lot of money, and then it's tempting to try and get as much. Oh, here's something. You can either release your game immediately or wait until the bugs are ironed out. And at this point in the game, you might as well, because we've got plenty of money and there's no real time limit for now, we might as well wait until the game is ready. But if you are literally, if your company's hemorrhaging money and you just need money now, it is tempting to just release a buggy game and to hell with the consequences. Gain a whole bunch of experience. It's possible to trash your game. I'm not really sure what the advantage is of that. And now we just wait for the reviews, I believe. Fart Racer 1, the first primo. I'm very excited to see what they think. It's alright, so Star Games. Oh dear, okay, we're strictly middle of the road. I fully predict what's happened is, I bet I should have gone racing simulation rather than racing action. As soon as I did that, I regretted it. There is a logic to how this game works. Some of the definitions I question, but... So we made a completely middle of the road game. There we go. Jazzalicious. Hideo Kojima is quite proud of her achievements. There we go. So immediately, what you want to do is you want to generate a game report, and this is like the overall fact. This is how well your game has done. And if you generate a game report, you can. Oh, we only got to 29 in the charts, but a first game ever. That's pretty bad. That's pretty good. Like selling nearly 3,000 games in like 1980 or whatever year we were in. That's not too bad, you know. We have 20 fans! Hooray! If you generate a game report, you learn about your mistakes from the game, and you get to spend those research points on unlocking more shit. Okay, racing and action is a good combination. What did I do wrong then? I wonder what I did wrong. Okay, I'm surprised. Maybe it was just like sound or graphics or something I cocked up. I'm surprised that didn't do better if it says I did it well. But there are several things to learn. There was probably some other mistake I made they just didn't tell me about. I'm going to learn a new topic. Surgery. Okay. Vocabulary. Let's do surgery. That sounds interesting. Okay, so she'll start researching that. I think game history just literally... I like how every game you make, it keeps a complete record of it, so you can go back in like 20 in-game years and go, oh, I remember when I made Fart Racer 1, the first primo. Yeah, what for later on, currently I know for a fact that picking PC is the best format, but later on, what kind of game you're making does significantly affect, like, I think action games often do well on the Game Boy, for instance, but a simulation game wouldn't do well on the Game Boy. It's fairly, like, common sense stuff. It's only some of it is a bit... Only some of it I find a bit questionable. Okay, we're going to make a new game. It's called... No, wait, hang on. Let's make a surgery... Just to follow up from our racing action game, we're going to make a completely different kind of game. You know what it might have been, actually? I think I fucked up one or two things with my first game... Fart Racer 1, the first primo. I think I fucked up a couple of things, and one of them was I don't think a racing action game will be particularly successful on PC. But the other thing is, you can't just constantly fart out, fart out. You can't constantly fart out the same kind of game over and over again because you get diminishing returns. You can make sequels to a game, but you need to make it a reasonable space of time apart. Otherwise, you get definite diminishing returns. People say, "Oh, it's so soon after the last one." I don't care. So we're going to make Surgery Simulation PC, and we're going to avoid the obvious Surgeon Simulator joke. And instead, I'm going to call it Pre-Existing Condition. Political humour. A 2D surgery simulator. I'm not really sure how that would work, but engine, because it's simulation, engine matters more than anything else. So let's do that. We're still selling Fart Racer, by the way. Oh, there we go. Sold 10,000 copies of Fart Racer. That's not too bad. We are making a decent amount of money off Fart Racer. Fart Racer did okay. I look forward to the inevitable Fart Racer 2. The Revengeing. This is surprisingly fun. Again, you know, even these early on stages, you're like you get weirdly attached to your games. It's like, you know, Fart Racer, often I end up creating these huge long sequel chains based off the first game, and they're all like completely expanded upon. Even though there are no pictures of what the games look like or anything, it's just strangely compelling. I'm sure graphics are very important, although you've only got 2D graphics and basic sounds, so I'm not really sure. Like, imagine a surgery simulator looks like Sonic the Hedgehog, basically, is what I'm imagining now. Hey, that's not bad at all, you know. Here we go. Here we go. You see, they try and fake you out with this shit. They're like, the Govador G64 is steadily outselling the PC, and I'm like, if you didn't know video games, you'd be like, I think I played this with someone else actually, and he was like, oh yeah, we should definitely develop for the G64. Then I was like, no, 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 just you wait, give it another year or two, and I was proven completely right. You see, but the game is really trying to be like, oh. I just find that very fun that you actually, once again, I'm letting the bugs get worked on before I release the game. There we go. Unlike Activision, I like to iron out my bugs before I release the games. Ooh, I think you get one last chance to edit the game's name as well. Yeah, sorry for my sniff there. These numbers mean something, I just can't remember what they mean. I wasn't sure what to make of Game Dev Tycoon the first time I played it. I thought, because of the bubbles and everything, I thought it looked like an iPhone game, and I was a bit, I don't know. It probably is an iPhone for all I know. There's no reason why it couldn't work on iPhone. But don't be fooled. It is genuinely, there's a good bit of depth here, and it's a lot of fun. I've never actually finished. My company always seems to go out of business. I might research a new topic. How about music? Let's research music while we're waiting for our game to release and get sales. Oh, Pre-Existing Condition has got some reviews. Oh no! I think we're gonna be in the exact same sort of territory. The one thing about these reviews is you don't really get outliers or anything. Oh, hey, okay, that's slightly higher. The four reviews, they do kind of average out in the game's logic of how it's confusing when I say game, because it's not clear if I'm talking about Game Dev Tycoon or the game I just made. That's really confusing. Game Dev Tycoon, you get these 4 review scores and they seem to average out, but you won't get a 6 and then a 1. That never seems to happen. You know, they always seem to be within that 3 or 4 point margin. That would have been interesting if the different magazines had different tastes or something. I don't know if that comes in later in the game or something, but hey, you've invented music. Congratulations. So, hang on. Where is... Oh no, that's the... I was looking at the wrong menu. I wanted to see how the score compared to our last game. Ah, the Japanese company Ninvento. Ah, Diddy King, Dinky King. Subtle. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off. Now, this is the fun fact. When the first gaming consoles start coming in as well, that's another You know, it's possible to, it's worth making. There's value in making a variety of games, but you can specialize quite a bit. You know, I think it's possible, to my understanding of the game anyway. I think you can make you can have a company that specializes in one type of game, but will occasionally create other things just because otherwise. You know, I guess it's almost you kind of have your cash cow series, and then you have other things that you make to avoid repetition. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So I think we did well with pre-existing. Yeah, pre-existing condition got slightly better. We've already made more money off it than we did off Fart Racer 1, the first Primo. I should probably make Fart Racer 2 and put it on the Ninvento, I think. What's our new game we want to make? Pick a topic. I always pick a topic and things before giving it a name. Just makes sense, really. I don't know. Actually, these topics are not filling me with inspiration. Music. Hang on. Wait a minute. No. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Actually, if I research a new topic. Surgery and hospital. He's sensing a theme here. There's loads and loads of topics, by the way. I've never got anywhere near having all of them at once. And I like this random every time. That just means, you can't just reliably create the same game every time you start a run of Game Dev Tycoon. You have to create a slightly different game, you know. I should play more of this because it is a lot of fun. I'll probably play this series until my company inevitably crashes and burns, or unless it just goes on forever, like it sometimes does. Develop new game. Dungeon, adventure, or RPG. Dungeon RPG. Okay, let's go Dungeon RPG on the PC. I love that. And I'm going to call it Legend of Grim Plagiarism. Which I can't spell, actually. I think that's how you spell it. Legend of Grim Plagiarism. There we go. That'll be great. They'll love it. I don't think there's any advantage of having a text-based game, other than the cost. I don't think there's any advantage of having a less graphically impressive game. It's just that further down the line, better graphics and things become significantly more expensive than having, like, middle-of-the-road graphics. So there is a strategy sometimes in... I think there is sometimes a strategy in... do I want gameplay? I think this sort of thing would be important, yeah. I think there is a strategy in... You can have your big projects that you're willing to spend lots of money on. Yeah, I did pretty well, pre-existing condition. Probably just because the name was so witty, I like to think. Hey, the Ninvento TES! Ha ha! Ha! Ha ha! So it's not out yet. The other interesting thing is, which ones do I want? Dialogue's important. Artificial intelligence versus level design. I'm honestly not sure which of those would be better, so I'm going to keep kind of... When I try and think, I'm inclined to think AI would matter more, so maybe let's do that. This is what I mean, though. I wish it was just 1, 2, 3, because me going like, it doesn't... Like, what's the difference between this and that? Like, in the game's logic, that makes so little difference. I'm sure they thought about that. Oh god, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, when consoles come out, one difference between consoles and PCs is you have to pay a license fee on the console. You have to buy a license in order to develop for the console, and that can be quite expensive. It's usually worth doing, but it is a factor. Whereas PC development is always free. I'm not sure if you pay a license fee on every copy of the game. You might do. I'm sure that's how it works in real life. World design. I don't think sound really matters. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm excited to see how Legend of Grim Plagiarism does. I do find this is considerably more entertaining if you put effort into coming up with the stupid names, you know. I'm always impressed at my ability to come up with stupid names. Lovely. I'm gonna hit level 2 on some of these things soon. Ooh, hey! There we go. Legend of Grim Plagiarism. Oh, I'm seeing some tens. No, oh no, I think we're going to be that same sort of middling. Usually by now I've created a, you know, occasionally, oh my god. Okay, they liked it quite a lot. I think it's very sort of... We keep creating these okay games. Okay, so 6 to 8 was our range. That's probably going to bounce out as a 7, isn't it? It's not bad, not bad. It's just, I'm just disappointed that we didn't do better than that. I'm not sure if there's any advantage on waiting before you do a game report. I think you might as well get it over with, to my understanding. Okay. Oh, okay. It was probably gameplay I failed at then. Oh, so we need more gameplay. Artificial intelligence, isn't it? Oh, okay. So I should put more into gameplay and less artificial. Okay, that's probably I cocked up. Okay, I'll remember that though. Because if you do the same type of game again, the game, you don't have to manually remember all the shit the game tells you. The game does give you a hint later on. Oh, I was very impressed by your plagiarism. I'm in the contracting business. These are basically like little side jobs that you can do. It's pretty much like it says. If you ever just need a quick injection of cash, you can do these little side jobs. Some of them are easier. Design and technology, that's what those mean. Some of them are easier than others, and some of them can go horribly wrong. Hospital. I'm not sure what vocabulary would really. Yes, simulation. Now right here, surgery and hospital. Why are those two separate things? They sound like they would. I think you could have combined those two somehow. To me, is it just me? I feel like that's a fair criticism. I'm gonna get space just because I don't want hospital again. I've already done a hospital game in all but name. Typing away, drawing some shit. Space. Okay. What's the, what? Just I always like to see what the next. That's like a spore type game, I guess. Life or Sims actually. Find contract work. Yeah. Especially early on, these contracts tend to be very easy, but this tells you these are the points that you need to generate within the time period. Obviously, harder jobs will pay better. The thing is, I don't really need the money right now, so I'm in a position. You usually do contracts if you need the money because it's quicker and more reliable. You know, you can take heavier losses from failing to make a game than failing to make a thingamabob contract. Failing a contract. Can't talk. I'm honestly waiting until the Ninvento comes out because I really want the Ninvento to come out, and I'm gonna make a space strategy simulation. What sort of thing? Sometimes I try to think, how would you make a good strategy game? I guess prison. None of these strike me as obvious strategy topics so far. Okay, I'm gonna make a space simulation on the PC, and we will call it Fast Trek. I could have gone for Fart Trek, but that was too obvious. Fast Trek. I thought that was quite. That's all right. It's not a bad name. Oh, of course. As soon as I do that is when it comes out. Hang on. Oh no. I don't think I can buy the license yet. I need to wait until I've finished my current game. Okay, so it's a simulation. So engine's very important, and gameplay is that's all right. I like they have the option to make a text-based game, but there doesn't seem to be any reason to. Artificial intelligence. Yeah, let's do that. Fast trekking through my garage. I like that it's clearly a DeLorean under there, by the way. Graphic. Now right here. They're giving you a ++, which means that it's fairly important, but not. 3 pluses means very important. 2 pluses is quite important. But it's possible to get clues on all of them, I think, but this is the one, like, You know, even if you completely cock up a game and make the complete wrong combination, you can learn from it because you know you get hints later on. Oh, if you're making this type of game, remember that this is important, or don't do that. So it's not as successful as, for some reason, Pre-Existing Condition seems to be our most popular game so far. Again, I think it's just because of that name. The only way it could have been better is if I'd come up with some sort of... Oh no, shit, it's got more bugs! No! How did it get more bugs? Bullshit! Bullshit! It said 0 bugs, and then after I'd click finish, it suddenly got more bugs. Oh no. At least all my skills are getting to level 2 now. Except graphics. I'm shit at graphics, apparently. Yeah. Jasma. It bothers me. It bothers me that I'm forced to release this game, which I accidentally put bugs into. 6. I think you can click to skip these little delays, but it's quite satisfying to be like, ooh, 7. 6, okay. Come on, 8. Come on, 8. Give me an 8. Give me an 8. Give me an 8. 7. Oh. 6 and 7, very average. Just okay, but unremarkable, basically. I do love how, I think the key to any game like this is, again, the phrase game is so confusing. I think the key to any game dev tycoon, this sort of tycoon game is, you know, things like Fast Track. If I made Fast Track and suddenly inexplicably it was really popular, that would be a very memorable moment. Okay, that's a good combination. I bet if it wasn't for that bug, I might have got some 8s. I bet that made the difference. New topic. Actually, let's make a custom game engine. Let's do that. Hang on. Oh no, I can't quite afford the custom game engine. Ooh, okay, hang on. If I do some contract work, I really want to invest in the Ninvento. The Ninvento. You can see currently the market share is still the same here. It really is worth investing in PC rather than G64 though, because the G64 will fail soon. I'm surprised it's still going strong, honestly. Yeah, actually the Ninvento is exploding, so that's definitely worth having. I'm going to do a quick contract, I think, because I just want to earn a very small contract. I just want to do this in order to earn a bit more research points. Because I want to develop a new engine before I go on to the... I've done like 4 games on my basic engine I started with. Hey! Oh, I need another one. Oh, for God's sake. That's this one. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I believe. You gotta believe. I have faith that you can do it. So it's design and technology are what you need to do for the mission, but you kind of, as a side bonus, you earn research. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Come on. Come on. Yeah, boy. Okay, now I have enough for a new engine. You have to research the concept of a new engine first. Like, what does it mean to make a new engine? I was like in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis that you have this incredible dinosaur park from the future. You can clone dinosaurs from millions of years ago, but you have to invent the umbrella before people can use umbrellas at your park. What is an umbrella? How does that work? Oh, that always makes me laugh. Do. Hooray! Yes, so we've created the concept of a new engine. But I haven't got I haven't got the research points for it though. Create custom engine. Yes. My usual strategy, I'd rather blow all my money on a new engine and have it worthwhile rather than wait and, you know, I'd rather, because researching an engine takes time and money to begin with, so I'd rather blow all my money on a good engine I'm going to use for a few years than just make a shitty one I'll give up on in a year. What do we call it? Oh god, I don't know any good engines. I don't know. I'll call it the Dark Angel 666 Mark 1. That's my engine. Most game engines have try-hard names like that, so... Ooh, yes, indeed. I told you. So I'm gonna finish this engine, and then I'm gonna blow what's left of my money on a license fee for the Ninvento. I can't believe they call it something so obvious. I wish they'd come up with a more funny name, really. Yes, Dark Angel 666 Mark 1. We've officially... That was probably my MySpace account name back in 2001. Okay, we are going to... Actually, what can I research? Do I have enough? I don't have enough research points, so I won't bother. I'm going to develop on that. Yes, 80 grand. It is worth it. It is worth it, especially the Ninvento is very popular. Okay. Once you've spent a bunch of money on an expensive engine, there really is no reason not to use it. Racing, yes. Okay, what we're going to do is... We're going to have... action racing games do well on the Ninvento, I know that for a fact. Good combo, okay. So it's going to be... Fart Racer 2, the Revenging of the Fart Revengeance. Fart Racer 2, the Fart Revengeance 2. I just, this shit just amuses me too much. Oh no, I can't actually put a little hyphen in there, but oh, okay. Not hyphen, colon. 2D graphics version 2, yeah. So, it does, again, it does cost more money to use better graphics and stuff. Holy shit, I think I'm actually negative now. Oh. I'm banking all of this on Fart Racer 2, though. I'm banking... I'm banking this being amazing, an amazing game. I'm putting in a linear story, even though it doesn't actually need to, like... These, there's no reason not to have these other than the cost of them, and again, later on, the cost is more prohibitive. Like, if you're making a racing game, no one actually cares about the story, and if you've got a really expensive story system, it might not be worth putting it in. Okay. I'm telling you. I'm on to a winning combination here. I might do some contract work as soon as my game's finished. You can't do a contract while you're making a game, but yeah, okay. We're gonna make this. This is gonna be an incredible success, though. Fart Racer 2. Just you wait. Ooh, we're 40k in the red. Oh god. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a... Oh god. Why have I only just now developed that? That would have been really good. Target audience is really important. Oh shit, I've got a bug. No, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Oh fuck. Fart Racer 2, the Fart Revengeance 2. Ah yes, that classic game. It's everyone's favourite. Fart Racer 2, the Fart Revengeance 2 of the Revenging Fart. I probably could have come up with something funnier, like, you know, the Suspicious Fart Racer 2, the Suspicious Stain. Fart Racer 2, the Wet One. Shit gets wet. Oh, that would have been an amazing name. That would have been an amazing name. I think I just missed my opportunity to rename it something as well. I'm going to desperately do some contract work, I think, because I absolutely urgently need the money right now. I'll do whichever one takes the least time. Otherwise, my company is about to go under, just on the brink of its ultimate success. Please, 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 please. Got some 10s, got some 9s, got some 10s, got some 9s. 9, yes, we might get some 10s. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, it's paying off, it's paying off. It's going to be a 7. Oh, okay. That's a bit of an outlier. Hey, that's quite a wide variety. That's good. That's going to average out as like an 8. Yeah. In fact, literally, that probably will average out as 8. Yeah. Fuck, yes. I bet it's those bugs. That one bug, again, they got through. That's kind of bullshit. That's some bullshit that got in. Okay, game report. Fart Racer 2, The Fart of Vengeance 2. I bet if we wait a little while and then make a sequel to that, which is, which has the target audience researched, we're going to do so well with that, I swear. I bet racing game would be like teenager, probably. Oh, Vina. Vina. Now the interesting, this is when things get a bit more interesting. Oh shit, oh really? Actually, so I failed that incredibly shitty contract. You know what? You know what I bet it was. I bet I failed the contract because I was also generating a game report. That was actually a bad idea. Yeah, I already knew that. I already knew that. That game report was very unhelpful. Oh, well. I'm gonna research target audience. This is how things get more specialized. You can already see the game is getting more complex, and as soon as you move out of this crummy garage, you get the option of having more than one employee as well, so you can have like little side projects going on, and then you have to make everyone free and available in time to do your big project. Like, because you might have the best game idea in the world with all the best combination and everything, but if your employees are all sick and tired and stressed and going on holiday at the worst opportunity, or you've got them all doing contracts as well, then obviously your game is going to suffer. It's going to take forever to come out. It's going to be buggy probably. You know, this is I like how the game starts really simple. It started so simple, in fact, that I was worried it wasn't going to hold my interest. But then it did turn out to be quite more than that. I'm gonna do the contracts again because I'm just trying to get slightly more research points. I kind of blew a bunch of research points on topics, and I kind of regret that. Hey. Yes. Now the Master System doesn't do very well, but the next Sega system, the Genesis equivalent, does do very well, I think. Oh, really? Oh, fuck you. Oh my god, it sold 250,000 in sales, Jesus. That was a terrific success. That was... I knew it. Do you see how the first one, Fart Racer, the first Primo, that did alright. And then Pre-Existing Condition did pretty good. I like how they got exactly the same average score, those two things. Fart Racer 2, The Fart of Vengeance 2. Now I'm tempted... Hang on. I want to do one more contract and hopefully not suck at it this time. 5 weeks. I should be able to do that in 5 weeks. I'm pretty sure I can do that in 5 weeks. The frustrating thing is sometimes you'll notice my character occasionally stops and scratches her head, and that tends to happen at like the... There it is! That tends to happen at the worst moment, just when you're about to finish something. You're like, no! Quickly, do it, quickly! I'm going to fail this one too, aren't I? I can just sense I'm going to fail it. Oh no, come on! Come on! Yeah, oh god! Oh, I barely got there. Okay, I'm going to stop doing contracts now. So Fart Racer 2, The Fart of Vengeance 2 was very successful. What's like our next thing that did very well? I think it's either Pre-Existing Condition. I think I'm going to make a sequel to Pre-Existing Condition because that did quite well. This is the this is the target audience. Let's Pre-Existing Condition becomes Post-Existing Condition. It's set in a post-apocalyptic world where everyone has the conditions. I could have just called it Trump Care, but that would have been too on the nose. Dark Angel 666 Mark 1, naturally. We're going to put it on the PC because I do not trust you, G64. After you spent a bunch of money. After you spent a bunch of money on a license fee, it is actually worth, you know, you might as well try and exploit that as much as possible. But then I've just done an action game. Can I do a superhero action game? Superhero adventure. The difference between action and adventure seems very tenuous to me. Yes. Yep. I'm going to mark it to everyone. It's not called post-existing condition anymore. It's called Fart Man. Capitalism Man. Hang on. The cynical Avenger. There we go. Because that's the entire reason I'm making this game, is to make oodles of money. It's an adventure game rather than action, so I imagine some story. Engine doesn't matter. I think that sort of, yeah. Again, the name adventure, even in real life, that's such a vague genre. I've always hated that. The adventure, the action adventure. What does that mean? What does that really mean, you know? Any action game could feel like an adventure. It's like when people call Shadow of the Colossus an action adventure. I'm like, I guess. You might as well just call it a video game if you're going to be that vague. It's a video game. But I was going to say some dialogue, but it turned into that Smash Mouth song. Some dialogues needed to finish my cynical game. I think level design is very important in adventure. It's probably like that, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Some dialogues needed. The Master V by Vina has been released. Vina, imagine it's Vena, which sounds like some sort of erection reference. Oh, that's a real Vena you've got there. Oh, look at that Vena throbbing. I imagine world design is fairly important. I can't decide, so I'm just gonna be... Okay, now let's do world design. Okay, there we go. Okay. I couldn't decide. Yeah. Oop. Okay, we're gonna get it this time. Come on. No bugs allowed. Yay, no bugs. Capitalism, man, the cynical Avenger. Oh, we need a theme tune like capitalism, capitalism, and there's just like cha-ching noise in the background. Capitalism, cha-ching, capitalism, cha-ching, capitalism, man, ching, 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 ching. That's my favourite thing in this video now. Capitalism, man. He will charge you extra rent. He will keep your deposit because you left a scuff mark on the fridge when you fell over and broke your knee. Capitalism, man. He just sung. I'm trying to imagine this. He's just some guy in a business suit, and he's just like, oh, he just turns up in a limo and goes, "You're fired," and then drives off. Capitalism, man. You're not paying enough rent. Capitalism, man. I've seen better cynical. Who'd have thought that the game that literally has cynical in the title wouldn't be filled with passion and made with love? Capitalism Man was not very successful, surprisingly. I'm not sure what went wrong with that, actually. I thought that would do alright. Maybe Adventure does better on PC or something, I can't remember. Capitalism Man. Oh, really? Okay. I thought that'd be a good combination, okay. Oh god, oh. So actually, that wasn't a very good game at all. I kind of screwed that up quite badly. Okay, you know what I'm going to do, though? What I'm going to do is, no, I can't afford that. Yes, okay, I'm going to afford both these things, actually. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cast a spell. No, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to research some more shit to make... We're still making money off Capitalism, man, even though it did shit. I wonder if you can research like cynical re-releases of the old game. I know you can research official sequels, because I'm basically doing unofficial sequels here. But if you do, there's an actual thing that says this is a sequel. Ooh, casual games. That's quite cool. Oh, here we go. Yep, there you are. Okay. I've researched mono sound. Search casual games. I can't actually afford that, but that's okay. I'm going to develop. See if you can guess what it is. Racing, action, Invento. It is Fart Racer 3. Oh god. Fart Racer the Third? Wait. Fart Racer the Turd. I think that in itself is too good a joke. That's a mature fart jokes. Oh, I thought you'd have like a teen rating, but it's young, mature, and everyone. Okay. It doesn't sound for everyone to me. Fart Racer the Turd. I guess young. I'm not sure of that actually. I suppose young is like, it is actually like young, everyone, mature. So maybe I'll go for everyone. I was trying to overthink of it, like maybe young still counts as like teenager. Let's just go for everyone. Fart Racer the Turd, racing, action, Invento. Yep, okay. 2D graphics. Oh god, that immediately put me 60 grand in debt. I underestimated this. Okay, story. No one gives a fuck about story. Gameplay is important, but so is engine. There we go. Benedetta. Capitalism man, the cynical avenger. Capitalism man, underwhelming sales. Ching 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 ching. I'd imagine level design. Oh, dialogue's not going to... Okay, there we go. Let's do like that. That makes sense. Fart Racer the Turd. Fart Racer the Flamethrower. I don't know how I can't fit this fart joke into this racing game. World design. Graphic. Or sound, actually. Let's be different and say sounds. There we go. The world of Fart Racer. We'll have to sacrifice the world of Fart Racer. It's not very exciting. Imagine the people who loved. There were probably people who loved the world of Capitalism, man, because it was an adventure and I gave it some decent world design, you know. I like this one. The Gameling. Gameling. Some of these names are like something I'd come up with. Yeah, that's another significant event, is the Gameling. The invention of the Gameling is another important moment. I may need to frantically get some more money in a moment. Come on, no bugs. No bugs allowed in Fart Racer the Turd. Yeah! I've already forgotten what these orange and blue things are again. Oh, finally got graphics to level 2. I seem to be re-shitting graphics, presently. Let's do contract work. Just a quick little contract. I'm about to make a bunch of money off Fart Racer the Turd. Mirko Noft Boss. Oh god, the moment of truth. Oh. 9, yes! Oh, level design. Oh, 10. 9. Oh, come on, give me a 9. Ooh, 7. Ooh. Oh, so close. So close to getting a 10. It is possible to get a 10, it just doesn't happen too often. I think Fart Racer the Turd really is proving to be our cash cow. Milk those farts. Milk those turds. Oh, I actually failed the I'm doing really bad at these You know what it was again? I keep forgetting that I'm doing a contract and then just telling them to generate a game report, which immediately means they're not doing the contract properly. The Gameling by Invento. Yes, racing for everyone. I was onto something there. What could I research? I really want to research casual games because that's good on the Gameling. I definitely remember. That should be alright. Okay, I'm not going to do anything else while I'm researching this, though. Oh god, time. Time is limited. Don't you dare scratch your head. Don't you dare scratch your head. Oh no, we're going to fail. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, we're going to fail it. Oh. Hey! Oh fuck, I'm doing so badly with the contracts at the moment. If I failed that one, I don't think I'm going to do an even harder one, so... I might have still actually... my main reason I wanted to do that was just to get some research points. That's alright. I can eat that 8 grand or whatever. Fart Race of the Turd. I think the Fart Race of the Turd just sold like $500,000 of income. That's incredible. You successfully researched casual games. You filthy casual. Oh no, don't have any research points. That's okay. Because I've got a fuckload of money... These things I've researched, I can't actually use them yet. I don't think I'll bother doing another engine until I've got better graphics or something, though. That's the thing, like, every time... hang on. When you create a new engine, all these things I'm researching, I can't use these until I've created a new engine that incorporates them. So until I actually get a new engine, I'm basically just... This is just 60 grand I've spent with no payback so far. But, yeah. Oh, hang on, you know what I could do? The Gameling! You can actually see the market share. By the time the Gameling comes out, the market share is actually going down. The platform you pick does make a big difference. Like, you might make an incredible game, which hits all the right boxes, but if you pick the wrong audience... Yeah, there we go, that's definitely... young. If I do... Okay. I'm gonna make a sequel to Capitalism, man, I think. A superhero... No, superhero casual... Oh, music casual. Oh, yeah. Can you hear the fart tonight? Oh no. Tootin'. I was trying to come up with something that sounds musical and also fart related, and the best I could call it the musical fruit, actually. Musical fruit. Musical fruit. Toot along with friend. Oh no. Toot along. Musical fruit. Toot along. Now for what I made earlier. Boop 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 boop. Amazing. Hey, wow, that sold nearly 500,000. Crikey, that's my new biggest fart racer. I'm telling you, give the people what they want. Fart racer, that's what they want. I think with casual story doesn't matter at all. Yeah. Fart Racer 2, the ultimate chart. This is to do with marketing, I think. Marketing's an interesting one because you know marketing's expensive, and if you're only doing a small project, it's not worth. So much of this game is just knowing where to spend your money. Like if you're just doing a side game, it doesn't really matter. It's better to do a bunch of like middling games and then occasionally do a big one which you know will sell well and you put all your money into. I probably will develop a new. We've had 3... Hang on, in 4 years we've had 3 Fart Racer games, so I think we're going to wait. We're going to wait until we've got a new engine, an incredible engine that is worthy of Fart Racer 4. Fart harder. The Fart Father. Fartver. Darth Farter. I think sound, world design doesn't really matter. Sound, yeah, something like that. Because it's casual. Musical fruit. Too long with your friends. This is surprisingly fun, this game. I forgot how entertaining it was to be like, yeah, fart jokes. Oh, no bugs. Okay, whew. After that happened twice, I didn't fucking trust it. Is it design and technology? I keep forgetting what these yellow and blue things mean. Is it yellow? Is it orange? Orange, I suppose. Oh, we gotta be something level 3 soon. Come on. Design and technology. That's what it is. Yes. Ooh, lovely. Okay. Oh, I bet. The Vayner gear. That sounds like some sort of sex toy. The Vayner gear does not do well. I'll tell you. It doesn't do well. They're like power for a handheld console. Power is not as important to people as portability, battery life. Come on. 10. Ooh, yeah, 10. I think. I'm not sure I've ever got a 4 10s, but it doesn't really matter. Oh my god! Yes. That's so good. We did really well. Yes. Musical fruit. Give the people what they want. The people demand farting music games. Give the people so many fart jokes. Oh my god, look at the units. Jesus Christ. This is absolutely going to destroy... my previous record. Wow, okay. Whew. Jesus. I think I will move. I'll be ballsy. This is because look how much money I made instantly. In like a week, I made $1 million off that. Yeah, I'm gonna move to my new office, and I'm gonna see. This is probably where I'll wrap up for today. But I'll see how well the musical fruit toot along sounds. If anyone's watching this who is artistically talented and doesn't mind doing me a favor, I really, really want someone to design... Oh god, there's so many hilarious ideas have happened in this video. Like, I want musical fruit too long, but most importantly, in the next video, I think I'm going to have Capitalism Man, the Cynical Avenger returns. I'm going to have a sequel to Capitalism Man, where he redeems himself for his shitty debut. Oh my god, look at that. Whew! Holy free-holies. Great combination. Yeah, so it's exactly what I suspected. If you look at the game history, Jesus Christ. Our next record down. Fart Racer. Look how far the Fart Racer... The only way that could be more perfect is if it was Fart Racer 4 that blew their minds. If you ever see me, it's always worth getting the... You know, once you learn which combinations, the game does get easier once you just know from memory which combinations tend to do well, but, Fart Racer the Turd, yeah. That did really well, but then this one has blown their fucking mind. It cost 84 grand to make, and has already made that back in like a month. Look at the return! That is insane! I only paid like 50 grand for the game license too, Jesus. It's still selling. I've like quadrupled my number of fans just instantly. Where's the research? Oh shit! Wow. Jesus Christ! It sold 500,000 copies. That's crazy numbers in the Game Boy era. That is crazy numbers. Where's research? It's not letting me research anything. Is there nothing to research, I guess? Hey! What do you mean a surprise hit? Musical fruit toot along? That's just down with the kids. That's an obvious success. Quick custom engine. I want to research more shit, but I get the impression... Oh wait, there we go. I have to click on myself. That's why I'm forgetting. Oh no, I can't actually... What new topics? I'm going to wrap this up now, I really must. Oh! Okay, the Vayner gear has come out, yes. Oh, I think I'll leave staff training everything till next time. Look, okay. This has been Game Dev Tycoon. What lessons do we need to remember for next time? The lessons to remember are... Fart Racer. Good seller, Fart Racer. Legend of Grim Plagiarism. I think we need to come back to that one as well. I think these little simulator games and RPGs I was doing here, they've got potential. Fast Trek, surprisingly, it was quite underwhelming. Fart Racer 2. I think Musical Fruit is our new cash cow. There's no question there. Fart Racer the Turd. That's a great series, but it could be Musical Fruit levels of brilliant if we perfect it. I think the next time when the Super Nintendo comes out, maybe we'll strike. I think how it works is Gameling is good for casual games. The main home consoles are good for action games, and then PCs for simulator and RPG, that sort of thing. Now, Capitalism Man. Capitalism Man, the Cynical Avenger, he is our underdog in this story. Capitalism Man must return. It's like at the end of a James Bond movie. Capitalism Man will return, and Capitalism Man, the bastard strikes back. Capitalism Man, Trumponomics. Capitalism Man 2, he becomes president somehow. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. As you can tell, I'm having a lot of fun just laughing at my own jokes. This is what Game Dev Tycoon is about, though. You know, just coming up with the stupid, unexpected success stories and the little jokes you can make about them. Like the saga of Capitalism Man. He's the underdog. He's the downtrodden. You know, no one appreciates because I'm genuinely so amused by the idea of Capitalism Man as a story, but no one appreciates him. If you look, I barely made even on that. I only made like 20 grand on that. That sucks. But fear not, humble citizens of wherever Capitalism Man lives. Las Vegas, I suppose. Capitalism Man looks over the streets of Las Vegas. Someday they will say, please save us from capitalism, and I'll look down and whisper, fuck no, I'm gonna exploit you old bastards. I'm gonna Trumponomics, you old bastards. I'm actually gonna shut up and wrap now. This has been Game Dev Tycoon. I'm definitely playing more of this. I'll probably keep playing until my company goes under. But I'm telling you, next time, Capitalism Man, he's making his comeback. He's gonna come in. He's not gonna take any prisoners. He's selling shares and chewing bubblegum, and he's all out of gum. Capitalism, ching ching. Capitalism, ching ching. He's here to charge you excessive rent. Ching 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 ching. Capitalism Man, the cynical ching 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 Avenger.
What's up everybody, Damon here with IGN News. Developer Greenheart Games has come up with a clever anti-piracy measure for its first game, Game Dev Tycoon. People who download a cracked version will feel the effects of piracy in-game. Game Dev Tycoon is a game development simulator, much like Game Dev Story. As an experiment, the creators decided to release a cracked version of Game Dev Tycoon onto torrent sites along with the genuine version, preempting piracy. The two versions are nearly identical, except for one handicap in the stolen game. After a few hours of building up your virtual game studio, a message appears letting you know that people are pirating your new game. If they steal your games instead of pay for them, your studio will eventually go bankrupt. From then on, everything pirate players make in-game has a huge chance of being pirated, and it becomes almost impossible for them to make a profit. Greenheart thinks of it as a unique opportunity to hold a mirror up to players and show them what piracy can do to game developers. But some pirate players still don't get it, as evidenced by messages sent to Greenheart's support services. This real-world pirate, for example, complains to Greenheart about his frustration over having his own virtual games pirated. The irony escapes him.